YouTube, what up? It's comic book LOWDOWN coming back with a contest entry from a man, SupremeKilroy, 500 subscribers. Man, I hope one day I could get to 500 subscribers, man. That's congratulations on 500 subscribers, man. If you haven't checked out SupremeKilroy, this dude, he's a cool dude, does a lot of good videos, comic book videos, videos on, shoes, if you like that. He's got a bunch of stuff on his channel. I've been digging his videos a whole lot lately. And, really cool dude in the community, contributes a lot all the time, and so check him out. He's got 500 subscribers now, and man, I hope you can keep on going up, because man, that's a great milestone here on YouTube, 500. And he got a little contest going on, so I gotta enter. Gotta give a couple answers to a couple questions here. I didn't put too much thought into some of these, some of the easier ones, just because I didn't want to think too much about them. I just kind of wanted to take the first thing that came in my mind. But I'll start with this first one. What's your favorite story arc in comics of all time? This Daredevil just finished out, and it was kind of a long story arc, but the whole thing was it's one thing going with another thing. There were all these different smaller story arcs that contributed to the larger piece, so I don't want to count that. So I'm actually gonna go back to my Venom, because I always gotta go back to my Venom, and I gotta pick the Savage 6 story arc, which actually ran about let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ran about 7 issues, but really is a 4-part story arc. But here we got kind of the first issue, kind of the second issue, but then the start really happens in issue 18, and then goes on 19. See the covers on those. Sorry about the glare. 20. Yeah, this is 20. You got 21 with a cool cover by Tony Moore. And then the epilogue issue, another cover by Tony Moore, and this was the last issue in Rick Remender's run. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was cool. It was cool. So Venom the Savage 6, that's got to be my favorite story arc in comics. But I haven't been doing this too long, just a bit over a year now. So, I don't have as much experience as all you guys out there that might have been doing it for a lot longer than I have. And that goes into the next question. What got me into comics? Honestly, I've been liking comics ever since I was a kid. But the point where I started collecting hardcore was at the Avengers movie, and I was like, man, I need to get back into the comics game, because I haven't been in it in the longest. So I went to a comic book shop in the area, picked up my first comics, which was Avengers vs. X-Men, a couple issues of that, got hooked, never turned back since. So really the Avengers movie, and then, a lot of people don't dig Avengers vs. X-Men, but, I thought it was cool. I dug it a lot. And, it's so hot in this room, man. Oh, it's hot. I don't like to do videos in the heat like this, but, sometimes I gotta do it in the heat like this, so, I kind of try not to think about it too much, but it is hot. Man, it's humid outside too. It's hot inside. Can't get away from it. But anyways, my prized possession in comics, and with a bunch of the keys that I got a couple keys. I got Nova #1. I got Moon Knight number 1. I got Daredevil, the Mark Waid number 1. I got Daredevil 191. The last Frank Miller issue, and man, I'm blanking out on my other keys, but honestly, my prized possession is still what I considered my holy grail back when, before I had it, and then I got it, and man, you already know what's gonna be. Venom issue number 1. I love this series. I love this ongoing. It doesn't get a lot of credit. A lot of people don't read it. I wish they did. I want this to keep on going for as long as it can. And man, this was just a good issue. This was good. This was good. I liked it. But yeah. So Venom issue number 1. That's got to be my prized possession in my comics, honestly. Next, my favorite TV show of all time. I watch so much TV that I don't really have a favorite, but I could tell you some of my favorites going on right now. Of course, I always like my Family Guy, my American Dad. I like my Cleveland show, but more adult themed shows. I got into my Breaking Bad. Man, Breaking Bad is something else. Breaking Bad, and a lot of people don't dig this show, but I've been digging it. I've been thinking it's real cool, and it gets a bad rap, but I guess it's just me. I really like Arrow. I think a lot of cool stuff's being done with Arrow, even though a lot of y'all don't like it too much, but I have no problem with it, man. And my favorite movie of all time, again, man, I got so many movies that I love. The Batman trilogy, the Spider-Man movies, all 3 of them really, because I ain't even gonna count that Spider-Man 3, because that was just bad. But the first 2, and then the Amazing Spider-Man, really like that movie. Away from comic book movies, I got my Goodfellas. You said you love Goodfellas too. SupremeKilroy said he loves Goodfellas too, and man, that's just a good movie. Man, that movie's good. Another movie called Talk Radio. I saw it on Netflix. Check it out on Netflix if you got it. Man, that movie is also really good, especially if you listen to the radio as much as I do. Man, that movie is... But I stopped there with the movies. And then you asked us 2 trivia questions. Honestly, the first one, who boxed Superman? Honestly, you know what? It actually just came to my head, and I can't believe I didn't think about this. Who boxed Superman? That's Muhammad Ali. Everybody knows that. I can't believe I didn't think about this. I was thinking so hard about this question. I was like, you know what? I don't know. But now, who boxed Superman? That's Muhammad Ali. Went up into space, or something, where Superman didn't have his powers, and Ali actually whooped him. Man, that was something else. And so yeah, Muhammad Ali boxed Superman. I didn't know what that question was supposed to mean until now, so thankfully it hit me during the video. And the second one is, who tried to trick Deadpool that he stole his identity? It depends really on which volume you're thinking of. You got the Joe Kelly volume where what's his name? I pulled it out. T-Ray tried to steal Deadpool, or trick Deadpool that he stole his identity with this whole plot that it came up. T-Ray is one of Deadpool's oldest villains. He's a cool villain. And or if you look at the Daniel Way run, you could take the evil Deadpool and say that he kind of stole his identity as well, because he was kind of parading around New York acting like Deadpool, and giving Deadpool a bad rap when Deadpool was trying to do the right thing. So I think you meant the T-Ray one, but I'll just tell you both, honestly. So that's my 2. And the last the last question, what prize would I pick? man, you got some good prizes. You got like 15 #1 issues, first prints, and you won't even show us them. So that's kind of got me wondering. And but again, you got the Mark Waid Irredeemable trade up against it. And I really want to read that, but man, it's a hard pick. It's a hard pick, but I think I gotta go with the comics, the 15 #1 issues, man, because man, that's just a lot of #1s. I don't care if they're good. I don't care if they're bad. Man, that's just a lot of #1s for first prints, and I have no idea what they are. So they could be key issues one day. So I'm gonna go with the #1s. But anyways, I'm closing out this video. It's hot as hell. Congrats to you, 500 subscribers, and I'm Comic Book LOWDOWN.